Raquel Bowman here, and today's video is something a little bit different. I've recently, and you might know from my previous videos that I use a lot of foam adhesive, and I swap between a fun foam craft sheet for larger areas, and I normally would use this Scotch mounting tape, which is just a thinner foam tape. Recently, on one of my little trips to our Australian store Bunnings, I come across this double-sided adhesive tape. There's 40 meters in here, and it was $10. So I had a little freak out moment because I had just purchased this one here, which is a roll for, it's 19 millimeters wide, so this one's 20, so this one's 1 mil larger in width. And then this one here is 34.7 meters long. So 34 meters, 40 meters. This one here, and everyone is going to gasp, to get in Australia is about $60. This one here was 10. So the purpose of this video today is to do a little bit of a test to see the thickness, how it tears, how it sticks, that sort of thing, and to compare them for you so that maybe you might be able to save some money like myself if you do like foam adhesive and get the one from Bunnings. Now, of course, in terms of acid-free sorts of things, this one here I don't think is either, because this is it's a mounting tape, so you know, for decor and signs and things like that. So it doesn't say anything anywhere about, it says use instead of nails or screws, so it's meant to be quite tough, you know. And it doesn't say anything about being acid free. Same with this one, obviously there's no packaging, it was just a simple, oh my goodness, sorry, that's my dog, let me let her outside. Okay, back. It's just a simple clear packaging that this come in, so it wasn't rolled up like this, it sort of had a clear packet around it with this at the top. So first thing I noticed with this one here is that I don't think the tape is as thick. So if I peel this back here, you can see that it's a really thin mounting tape. So it will add a bit of dimension. And if I even grab so this is my old Scotch one, so I bought this one to top this roll up. Now these rolls last me ages. I'm talking, this is my second roll since I closed my Kit Club A Piece of Cake Designs, and that would have been a couple of years ago easy. I can't even think, 2015 maybe. So it lasts a long time, okay? But this was the one that I purchased to top up, and then I found this one. So if I have a look, and we have a look at the thickness, there is quite a noticeable difference. Let me zoom you in. So the thickness of this one compared to this one, so the Scotch one that's in this hand is a lot thicker than this one here. A way around that, considering it's only $10, is that maybe you could double it over so that you've got, it's a bit awkward to do this, those thicknesses, and that looks more comparative there now if I double it over. So I suppose you could think about it, if you're going to double it over, as it's $10 for this roll. Not $10, $20 if I double it over, and then $60 for this roll. I don't know. So the next thing that I loved about this one is that I can tear it. So I tear it quite easily to back my photos or back whatever embellishments that I'm doing, and I can tear it quite small. It's one thing that I really loved about this. Some of the competitor brands, and the reason why I've swapped to the larger one was I was going through an absolute packet of money buying these rolls here. Now these are definitely they're a great quality tape, but when you use it a lot, these, you know, can retail for maybe $8, and you have to buy them regularly because there's only 4 meters in here. So the thing with these ones though, you can't tear them. So that's what I really loved about the Scotch one. This one here, I did have a little check earlier, is a little bit the same. You can tear it, but it takes a bit, it's not as easy to tear as this one here. I'm thinking that I don't mind the fact about doubling up. So as you can see there, I've got the double layer of this thin tape. So then if I had, and I'm still able to tear the smaller pieces, if I had a smaller embellishment that I was going to back, then I'd simply fold it over to the size that I need, peel off one side and stick that down on, let's grab a little bit of paper, stick that down on a piece of paper, fold off that side, and then I could put it onto my work. So for the sake of saving some money, I'm hoping that this is a little tip for us Aussies and something that you might like to check out at your Bunnings. Don't buy them all though, because I don't want it to be hard to find. So, yeah, that's my little bit of a review on my Bunnings double-sided adhesive tape. My recommendation is that if you do use this, and the adhesive is good, it's sturdy, it's sold in a hardware store, so it's meant to be able to, you know, withhold adhering together things that need that strength in the adhesive. That I would fold this over if you love the dimension that this Scotch mounting tape gives. It's semi-easy to tear. It, once you've folded it over, is giving the same effect, so it might be a little bargain that some of you might like to check out. So I hope I've shared something new with you today, and I'll be back soon. Bye.